Alright, so in this video we will look at function notation. So function notation, just a little quick review on what it is. You have an equation y equals 2x plus 3. I can rewrite this as a function notation. I can just replace the y with f of x equals 2x plus 3. This way what happens is we can go ahead and find values of the function. So I can take the 4, let's say if x is equal to 4, I can plug it into my function and then find the value. Okay, so the first one is saying what is the range? The range again is the y value, or we can also look at it as the f of x. These two are the same thing. Okay, so we're looking for the f of x values. So anyway, we're going to do this in Desmos. Desmos does a wonderful job with function notation. So, all right, so we have a function. So let me go ahead and put in the function. So f of x equals, let's see, 3x minus 1. All right, and then we're looking for when the domain is the same, right? Same as x. So we have domain value of -1, and then you can do it again, domain value of 0, and then f of 1. So what we are doing basically is we're plugging the numbers in and then evaluating them. So these are my range. So -4, -1, and +2. -4, -1, and +2, right here, D. You can also do it as a table, which we've done in previous videos. I'm not going to do it that way. I'll just keep it this way. You can do it this way as well. All right, the next one. So let me go ahead and put this in Desmos. So we have here f of x equals -2x plus 3. And then we're looking for f of -4. It's 11. That's it. Okay. Look, all Desmos did was it took the x and then plugged in -4 and then just, evaluated it. Okay, that's all it did. But you don't have to do this part. You can just plug it in Desmos this way and find the answer. All right, so before I go to the next problem, going back to problem number 2, if you look at it, it says that when x is equal to -4, we want to look at what y is equal to. Y is equal to +11. That's what that is, right? For number 3, that's what we have to find, because look, we don't have an equation to plug into Desmos, but we do have a graph. So you have to see, it's basically looking for what is your y coordinate when your x coordinate is -6. So x coordinate is -6 right here, and then my y coordinate I went too far. That's -8. -6 is right here. When x is -6, my y coordinate is at -2. Basically, is looking for that point. -6, -2. Okay, and that's how you do that. Let's just do another example real quick. Let's see what the function value is when f of x is equal to, or x is equal to 3. Well, then x is equal to 3. That means my y is equal to 4. Okay, just looking for the points on that graph. Doesn't have to be just a linear graph. You can do it for any type of functions. All right, so we have an equation and we have a graph. Let me just use the graph because it's pretty easy. You just go to the x value at 3 and then go down to wherever your graph is and then find the y value, which is -6. I'll do it in Desmos as well, just so you know it's the same thing. So you have f of x is equal to -3x plus 3, and then we're looking for f of 3, -6. There you go, same thing. Okay. All right. right, next one, it says using the ordered pairs shown, create a relation containing 3 ordered pairs with a domain of -1, 2, and 4. So basically, we want to find 3 ordered pairs that have a domain of -1, 2, and 4. Okay, -1 is this one, 2 is that one, and then 4 would be this one. It's just pure vocabulary. They're just trying to see if you know what domain and range is, which you do. All right, given the relation, given the function of x defined by y equals 3x plus 5, if the domain is this, what is the range? So you can just turn it into a table. This is similar to the one we did earlier. So let me go ahead and plug this in Desmos. So y equals 3x plus 5. Turn it into a table. And then we want looking for a domain of -4, -1, 2, and 5. And then my range is -7, 2, 11, and 20. -7, 2, 11, and 20. Right there. All right, number 7. So we have a function. So let me go ahead and put this in Desmos. We're just looking for a function value of 0. So f of x equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. And we're looking for f of 0. It's -1. Basically what Desmos did is just plugged in 0 in for your x. You don't have to do this part, I'm just showing it to you. And then found what the value is, so it's -1. You can also see here when x is 0, my y is at -1. It's right there. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's any more problems. All right. That's about it. Thanks, guys.